Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and today I've got a kind of an unusual set of tools to show you, and they are centered around the concept of the little hand shovel or hand spade. This is a plastic one, as it says in there, Patrick Plastics. This is a common one sold in outdoor stores for, digging a little hole or for whatever you need. And it's a bigger one. It's got a sharper blade there, but there's a new entry, or a new space on the horizon that's coming out with these metal shovels. This one's aluminum, this one's titanium. This one here is produced by thetentlab.com, made in Korea. They call it the Deuce number 2, UL trowel. Ultralight. It actually has some flex in it. Comes in different colors. There's 3 different colors of it. And then this particular one is, designed for ultralight, say backpacking or just not being invasive. I carry these in my car, in my truck. This is a little bit larger one. This is the Deuce number 3. You can see the size difference. Here, I'll drop this one on top of it so you can see a little bit bigger. This one here is Vargo titanium, and I really like the Vargo stuff. It's not as polished as some of the other more expensive brands, but I do have a bunch of Vargo things, cookware, etc. This is titanium. It doubles as a tent stake, a saw here, and a shovel. A little bit of a scooper. The reason that we have gone to stuff like this is because these things, the good solid heavy metal ones, and this is a folding one. This is kind of a classic here. You can see You Dig It, made in USA. But this is a pretty heavy one. In fact, it's too heavy for my scale here. And this has got a maximum of 120 grams, which would be about 4 ounces or so. This thing here is, let me calibrate it. Come on, there we go. Anyway, this particular one was kind of a go-to. It's a good solid design, but check this out. Look at that. This is 0.9 ounces. This is less than an ounce. If you had 16 of these things, you wouldn't even have a pound. This Deuce number 2 here is a little over half an ounce. That's 0.5. That is almost invisible. And then, of course, the larger one, you're pushing up close to an ounce again, 0.87 ounces. So the titanium one is just a hair heavier. It's probably a lot stronger than these. I have bent one of the handles on these, and these also do bite into your hand just a little bit. So that's why they've rounded the top. So this actually does feel a little bit better. Really flexible. Titanium's a great springy metal. And then if we went with the traditional plastic one, you're at 1.6 ounces. Still not a lot. But it's interesting to see where we're putting our technology. A lot of the early titanium came out of, kind of like unemployed Soviet submarine scientists that needed jobs, and they knew how to make stuff out of titanium. It's not a rare metal by any means. It's just a very difficult metal to work with, and it's got super unique properties. I love it. But anyway, these sell for around 20 bucks, something like that, maybe a little less for the smaller ones, and then these around 25 if you want such a thing. But it is a pretty cool tool, and I like the saw aspect. You can, it's more of a root saw. You're not going to really be doing much wood processing with that thing. But it's neat to see some of these designs that people are putting a lot of effort and time into creating. And then we can use them for whatever we want. So, with that, Doc out.